What's good, y'all? It's your boy Finn, man. Coming at y'all with another banger today. And today I'm gonna be hitting y'all with the boxing match I had. I think it was last week, or a little bit more over last week. Might have been last week. Anyways, dude I'm facing, he got some training experience. I'm not making no excuses, nothing, but he got some training experience. I don't have no boxing experience at all. The only boxing experience I got is maybe less than 10 sessions over the span of a year in my garage just sparring. Just sparring, getting hit in the face just to see, what I'm saying? Just testing yourself against your friends. And none of my friends got boxing experience either, so it's not like we teaching each other nothing. But anyways, we got boxing experience. We just set up a match through this page that do boxing matches and everything. So we set up a match. It fell through the page, but I had his contact. So we just met up and boxed. We not boxing for no money. I tried to bet him at first, but we ain't bet. We not boxing for no money. We not boxing for nothing. We just boxing just to test ourselves, really. And he got experience. I don't. Anyway, let's see what happens. The music is definitely probably copyrighted in this. So. I'm gonna turn it down. But as you can see in the beginning, I keep a high guard when I box. And his guard is high, don't get me wrong, but you see how he holding his hand so he can see a little better. And I think that's one of the problems I do when I box is that my guard be high and in front of my face, so it do protect my face, but I don't have as much vision on the hooks. If he bring a hook in my high guard, I wasn't even seeing some of the hooks. Like he getting with me, keeping a jab. He was doing a real good job at measuring the distance with his jab hand. Now in a boxing match, I don't know if you could keep measuring the distance like how he was leaving his arm out there. Don't get me wrong, you can measure the distance with the jab, but I don't think you're allowed to just keep your arm out there. The ref do say something to you. But he getting with me, hitting me. One of the big things about my boxing game is I'm good with pressure. So, that might have been the only clean hit I got him with the whole fight. Rewind it. Bah! He was getting with me though. He got good licks in. I might have had a couple good licks in, but for the most part, he was rolling my punches. As you can see, watch. I corner him. That's one of the big things about my body on the boxing tip. He keeping his hands a little. See how he keeping his hands? It was toward the end. I felt like toward the end of the round, it was more him trying to catch his breath a little bit. So I put the pressure on him a little bit because he came out strong, throwing his punches, and he was kind of. I felt like he was resting a little bit for the rest of the round. It's a good first round. I mean, he getting with me. I got a couple looks in. He ain't hit me clean much, but he was hitting me, and he was getting around my guard with the hook. You see how I keep my high guard? He keep his guard high, but it's not as high as mine, so he can definitely see a little more. I'm blocking my head, so I can't really. I think I gotta do a better job at like accepting that. I'm gonna take some punches, but as long as I give some. Ooh, hook to the body. That bitch hurt, damn it. He did a real good job at throwing in body shots. But you can see my pressure. Forcing him to fight off his back foot. He was fighting southpaw. Pressuring him. That's how I feel like I excel in fights. I make these a little tired, pressuring him. That's the first round. Second round. My girl Bree, her friend Ree came out, supported. He had some guys come out. It's the second round though. I gotta turn down the audio because I definitely know this music copyrighted. Getting with me. As soon as the round start. I'm blocking most of these. But he mixing in the body shots a little better. Ooh, got him. I hit him with a body shot right there too. I feel like I should have worked the body shots in more. Out of bounds. So the ring is these speakers. And we are supposed to stay inside the speaker to the cage. He was going out of bounds a couple of times with the pressure, but he can't really help that. He letting his hands go though. You can see. I just felt that more time throughout the fight, he started getting more comfortable, feeling the speed of the fight out, and he just was letting his hands go more. But my objective in a fight is to, my objective was to, and my objective in most fights, as you can see, hold on, his sheet came off right there. That's big. But my objective in most fights is to tire my opponent out in the early rounds and let my conditioning carry me through the last part of the round so that I can, you might get 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, but this is a 12 round, supposed to be a 12 round fight. I'm going to take over the second half of the fight. So I'm letting him throw his hands. My objective was that was my game plan. But let's see how far I go. Ooh, body shot. You see I'm keeping my hands high. I'm blocking most of his punches. But just because you block them don't mean you ain't feeling them. I was feeling them bitches. Bro was getting with me. I need to do better at measuring the distance with my jab. You can see I'm throwing my jab, but I'm not really hitting them. I start getting with him here. Not really landing. He feel him. He blocking him, but he feel him just like I feel his. Shoe came off. His glove came off and his shoe came off. Again. That was like one of my best flares during the fight. I had a flare earlier when I was pushing him in the corner, but this is definitely one of my best. Touching him. And at this point, his shoe came off. So that was it kind of was like a minute. It probably been a minute and some change throughout the second round. So we kind of did 2.5 rounds so far. This round would be the second full round. He came back with some new shoes on, put his glove back on. I just need to keep that pressure. Like, doing a decent job with my jab, but I just gotta throw that bitch out more. And I gotta get closer. He doing a good job keeping his distance. That's why I gotta keep pressing him, cause he got the reach. For sure, he got the reach. Like, he probably about 3 or 4 inches taller than me. Getting a couple licks in. You see how he keeping his hands not really on his face. He doing a good job at bringing him up when I throw, but and he doing a good job at parrying my punches. But I'm getting through sometimes. He just feeling it out. He got experience, and at this point I was slowing it down a little bit too. I just had started to slow it down a little bit. See how I keep my guard. Body shot, that bitch hurt. Every time he hit me, I want to hit him though. I want to get my punch back. Every time he hit me, I want to hit him. That's it. Like I said, I'm just out the garage, bro. You can see I could just tell he got, and I don't know how much experience he got, but judging, I think he might have a year plus experience. He not just a 2-month, 3-month boxer. He know what he doing, it look like. Me personally, I think so. I don't know how much. We ain't talked too much since the fight, but getting around the block, Coming back, big counter. I just gotta keep cornering. That's where I'm having my success, cornering them. I gotta stay there. I gotta keep the pressure. I can't let up on the pressure, or he gonna start having his way. I wish I would've. I ain't have no corner, man. He had some people in his corner a little bit. Ooh, body shot hurt. Ooh, 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 ooh. Liver shot. Ooh, sat me down. Look at me. That bitch hurt. Look at how he looked at me as he walked in the way, though. Sat me down. Liver shot. Look at him. Now, at this point in the fight, I got work the next day at 5 a.m. I'm in my head like, this nigga trained, and we not fighting for no money. I was gonna bet him at first, but we ain't bet. We not fighting for no money. We not fighting for no cause. We just out here boxing. And I felt like I was getting spanked already. As you can see, for the most part, he getting the cleaner shots, but it's been a little back and forth. We boxing. So I'm right here. He sat me down. There's nothing on the line. There's no point. I'm like, I'm good. I'm done boxing at this point. He hit me in my body. I felt like he was getting the better of me. And I felt like it was only one. And we could have kept going, but I felt like it was really only one ending. I thought I was probably going to get knocked out the more we kept boxing, honestly. I was feeling his hits. I thought I was probably going to get knocked out. But, so, I'm not saying I was scared or nothing, but I'm like, what's the point of it? It's no point of us to keep going. After he sat me down, we boxed, and I'm realizing his work. I'm like, I don't want to box no more. Yes, me home. My cousin trying to get me some water, looking out. I hit him with the yo. As I sat down, I'm like, bro, that was 10 seconds. I'm good. That was my 10-second count. He's still ready to box, though. He's still trying to go. I'm good, bro. And this experience for me was to just test myself. This experience for me was to see what I'm made of against another person. Really, I usually box my friends, so this was supposed to be like a more serious match, and I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed totally in my performance. Especially, I feel like after our match, I said, bro, you train? He said, yeah. After knowing that he trained a little bit, like, I'm not totally disappointed. If I was to talk to myself again, like, if I was my coach in my corner, I probably would have told myself to finish out the fight for the simple fact that we agreed to 12 rounds. No matter if I'm fighting for something or not, we agreed to 12 rounds, so I got to stand on it. Don't bitch out because you think you ain't got no reason to fight. We agreed to 12 rounds, let's finish the 12. But in my head, at the time, bro, you did a good job. If you watching the video, I appreciate the rounds. And I'm not a boxer. He got active with me. He was in good shape. I came in good shape. I appreciate his professionalism. He cut weight. He showed me him cutting weight for the fight so that he could get down to my weight. It was work. It was good work. Yeah. I would box again. I would box bro again. But I would want to come back more prepared. Like, probably get at least a couple months of training. I don't know. I feel like yeah. I'm a wrestler, bro. I wrestle. I don't wrestle a lot, but that's what my experience is from wrestling throughout high school and a little bit after. And maybe a little bit of jiu-jitsu. A very minuscule amount of jiu-jitsu. But That's what my experience is. It's not really with them hands. So I need to brush up, and I don't know. Like, I was just in my head, like, how do I hit him? Where do I hit him? Cause he had the length for me. The only way I was hitting him is stalking him down. And as soon as I let that pressure up, right here, nah, not even right there. But as soon as I let that pressure up right here, I'm not pressing him. And as soon as I let my foot off the gas and let him feel that distance out, ooh, body shots. That's where he excelled. I can't let my foot off that gas against him. I gotta continue to pressure him and put him in that corner, make him push me off, get him tired, and then excel toward the later rounds. He ready though. Bro, a dog. He a dog. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's the match. Appreciate anybody for tuning in. I got knocked out. Bible verse for the day. Love is patient and is kind. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't brag. Is not proud. 1 Corinthians 13:4. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be easy. It's your boy Finn, man. Signing out.